Married for 23 years, the owners wanted a home away from home for regular weekend getaways. An hour's flight to Durban and a 15-minute drive north, they found this excellent position. Architect Alan Barnard and interior designer Debbie Steinhobel were asked to work their magic.
Alan, Debbie, I just can't get over how majestic this entrance is.
In our initial meeting with the client, the brief was to create a contemporary minimalist home, just with a touch of drama. And that's why I contacted Mabet for Mark to make a striking portrait for the entryway. We also coated the stairs in charcoal epoxy for a bit of drama, but it doesn't detract from the beautiful golf course and greenbelt views that Simbiti is known for.
In our practice, we have a few architectural philosophies when we are designing houses like this. And one of those philosophies is to have a great sense of entry into the home. And I think we've achieved it here because we've made it large, but mostly it's the captivating view that you get when you enter the home.
Debbie, why did you choose to go for a dark color for the exterior?
I think the dark color works really well in a contemporary home. It also highlights against the natural landscape, and the contrast between the dark and the light just suits the home.
The owner's love for this area began 22 years ago in nearby Umhlanga. Since then, they've built 3 houses on the Dolphin Coast and learned a thing or two.
You know, with a master bedroom like this, I don't think I'd ever leave this place.
Well, that was the point, Harmony. The owners lead very busy lifestyles. They are executives, so I wanted a space for them to be able to kick their shoes off, put their feet up, watch some telly, pour themselves a little drink. This space was created to be their sanctuary.
I love how the bed area still has its own privacy, even though it's part of this big suite.
Yes, Harmony, we created this feature wall which separates the master ensuite from the bedroom, and although it's open plan, it still gives a sense of privacy here in the bedroom.
With a minimalist simplicity and statement pieces, the vast bathroom boasts a spa-like feel. The shower's so big, you could film singing in the rain in here. Altogether, the atmosphere is one of unpretentious luxury.
Tell me more about the elements, fabrics, and textures you've used in here.
I used a lot of different velvets and wallpapers as well. The clients also fell in love with these hand-blown glass pendants the moment they saw them. That was definitely going to be a feature of this room.
The wallpaper you've used in this room is quite interesting. Is it the same in the other rooms?
No. You'll see that this wallpaper has got a beautiful silky texture and it's a nice calm palette. Whereas in the next room, the client said they wanted a touch of drama, and she definitely wanted a black and white room. So there we've used a very striking black and white geometric patterned wallpaper that just sets the tone for that room. In the third bedroom, I used a tribal wallpaper in soft grey tones. I've paired that with a genuine leather headboard and a tribal rug, and that just brings the whole look together.
After building their previous homes, the owners sold all 3 of them, complete with every piece of furniture in the place. For them, it's an investment and business opportunity, and they collect and commission decor specific to each home.
Oh, the first thing that catches my eye is this phenomenal artwork.
Yes, and there's an interesting story behind this artwork as well. Pila Mambaso was actually a waiter when the owners met him, and now he's a full-time artist. So all his hard work and creativity has finally paid off.
But it complements this room so beautifully.
Yes.
It adds to the luxurious touches.
Yeah, I actually drew inspiration from the artwork to choose my color scheme for this room.
You managed to get a beautiful cohesion with the minimalistic look combined with the beautiful warmth in this space.
Yes, I love using light color sofas in a private lounge. It really adds to the glamour and elegance of the space. We designed the sofas to complement each other. They're oversized and comfy sofas, so you can really sit down here with your friends and enjoy a nice glass of wine. I also added extra glamour with the molecule lights. The sculptural lights, I think, really adds a nice element to the room and pulls it all together.
That's quite an interesting feature out there.
Yes, it is. That's the fire pit. And as this is an intimate private lounge, it made sense to put a fire pit off the private lounge. We've dropped it a level so that when you're standing here, you can get a lovely view of the fire from this room. And the fire pit itself is also an intimate area.
With winter temperatures around the mid-20s, natural air conditioning is always welcome.
The owners stressed to me how much they enjoy open plan living, and that's why you see this open plan area here with the living room, dining room, kitchen. Got the beautiful pool area in front of us and the stunning courtyard, which was key to your design, Alan.
Yes, it was. Another philosophy of ours is to bring courtyards into our designs. And we did so here by pushing that wall back and opening the courtyard up to the sky. So we'll bring light and air into the room and a free-flowing breeze through and out the living area.
It also creates a fabulous spot to relax and unwind. We've added the hanging chairs, which are so whimsical and beautiful sculpture. It all just makes it a cozy space to be in.
From the wooden sculpture to the leather scatters, you've used quite a lot of natural elements.
True. You can see that in the distressed leather scatters, the beautiful handcrafted leather chandelier of the dining table. We also use leather on the dining chairs. I think it's practical and it also adds a lovely texture. The driftwood sculpture is also beautiful. We picked that up with the teak root bases, which we've used in the patio and also in the entrance.
There's seldom a shortage of friends visiting for a braai or staying over, so free-flowing connected dining areas were a must.
The kitchen is quite sleek and clean. What elements did you use to bring it to life?
Well, I think the most important aspect of the kitchen is the big center island. It's one solid block of stone, so it really has that dramatic effect. We also have these beautiful hanging pendant lights with a touch of gold and blown glass. Also, which I really love, is that the hob is facing the living area. So you can be cooking and still like chatting to your guests while you're in the kitchen.
The owners are their own most frequent guests, able to be outside and enjoying a glass of wine within 90 minutes of leaving Joburg. Close to the Indian Ocean, with walking trails, stables, and a golf course at their feet, it's not difficult deciding what to do on weekends.
After such a beautiful day, I'm going to ask you a tough question. Which space is your favorite?
The cellar is one of my favorite spaces. Such a clever use of the space. It's a space where the owners have been able to put all their memorabilia that they've collected over the years. And it's a great spot to get your friends together and have a glass of wine. And even a movie. There's a cinema down there as well, so you can catch up on all the latest blockbusters.
I love everything in this house, but I think the overall feature is the magnificent views that you get from the living area and even from the bedrooms. 3 out of 4 bedrooms get views over the golf course and into the valley beyond.
Well, with whichever room you choose, I think it's more than safe to say that you've done a phenomenal job with this house. I think I might be moving in soon. Cheers.
If you've ever wondered what a healthy work-life balance looks like, this is it.